How The Undertaker became WWE Champion without stepping into the ring. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE Universe. The bell tolls once again. The lights dim, the smoke rises, and the Deadman walks, but not down the ramp. Not into the squared circle. Not this time. Because in a shocking twist that's sent shockwaves through the WWE Universe, The Undertaker has become WWE Champion, without ever lacing up his boots or stepping into the ring. How is that even possible? What backstage drama unfolded? Who pulled the strings, and why is the WWE title once again draped over the shoulders of the Phenom? Let's dive deep into the mystery, the chaos, and the legend that is The Undertaker's most surreal championship reign yet. The legacy never dies. The Undertaker's last official match was at WrestleMania 36 in the now legendary Boneyard Match against AJ Styles. Since then, the Phenom has ridden off into the shadows, cementing a 3-decade legacy that may never be replicated. He retired with respect, with reverence, and with a sense of finality, or so we thought. Over the years, he's made sporadic appearances, Hall of Fame inductions, Raw anniversary specials, and most recently, a viral cameo on NXT alongside Braun Breaker. But none of those suggested anything close to a return. Until now, the WWE title in turmoil. The WWE Championship seen in 2025 has been nothing short of a war zone. After Cody Rhodes finally finished his story at WrestleMania 40, the title bounced between rivals, betrayals, and injuries. Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Gunther, and even Braun Breaker have all held or challenged for the gold. But after a chaotic fatal 4-way at Backlash left the WWE title vacated due to a controversial double pin between Breaker and Rhodes, WWE found itself without a champion, and without direction. Triple H, now in full control of WWE Creative, declared that a new champion would be crowned at Night of Champions, not through a tournament, not through a battle royal, but through a decision made by the WWE Board of Directors. This decision would rock the foundation of WWE. The board's secret plan. According to insider sources and documents leaked by WWE social media correspondent Byron Saxton, the WWE board had been working on something unprecedented. A storyline. No, this was real. Triple H proposed a revolutionary direction. In an effort to stabilize the brand and send shockwaves across the wrestling world, the WWE title would be awarded, not won, to someone who symbolized eternal dominance, credibility, and fear. That man was none other than Mark Calloway, The Undertaker. Initially, it was laughed off. Some said Triple H was joking. But he wasn't. When the votes were counted and the dust settled, it was official. The Undertaker was crowned the new WWE Champion. The announcement was made on a special Monday Night Raw segment. The arena lights went out. The familiar gong echoed through the stadium. Fans stood in stunned silence. Michael Cole's voice trembled. It can't be, can it? The smoke parted, and there he was. Not in ring gear, not in his iconic hat and trench coat, but in a dark suit, holding the WWE Championship high above his head. Triple H stepped into the ring and made it official. For 3 decades, this man was WWE. He carried the company through wars, eras, and chaos. And now, he is our anchor again. The crowd erupted, half in awe, half in confusion. A new era had begun, one where The Undertaker was champion without lifting a finger inside the ring. Why now? Why The Undertaker? But why? Why bring back The Undertaker in this way? According to Triple H, WWE was lacking stability. The brand had grown unpredictable with top stars constantly injured or pursuing Hollywood careers. Ratings were dipping, and there was one name that still drew mainstream attention, one name that made people stop scrolling. The Undertaker. He didn't need to wrestle. He didn't even need to speak. His mere presence lit up the arena, drove headlines, and created instant buzz across the internet. For WWE, this wasn't about nostalgia. This was a calculated business move, and a risky one. The locker room reacts. Backstage, the reactions were intense. Seth Rollins called it a slap in the face to every full-time performer. Cody Rhodes posted a cryptic tweet, "You either die a hero." Braun Breaker stormed out of Raw that night and refused to perform on SmackDown. But others respected the decision. Randy Orton tweeted, "If there's one man I'd lose to without a fight, it's the Deadman." John Cena, in a rare Instagram post, shared a photo of The Undertaker with one word: respect. Even Roman Reigns, who once retired the Phenom at WrestleMania 33, stayed silent until he issued a challenge. Roman Reigns vs. the Ghost of WrestleMania. Roman Reigns appeared on SmackDown, declaring that he was the rightful head of the table, not just of the bloodline, but of WWE itself. His words: "This is my island now. I already buried The Undertaker once. Don't make me do it again." Fans were stunned. Could The Undertaker return to the ring after all? Triple H responded the following week, "No. The Deadman doesn't need to fight. If Roman wants the belt, he can take it, if he can earn it." This led to a 12-man gauntlet challenge. Roman ran the gauntlet, and failed. The championship, meanwhile, remained with a silent, stoic Undertaker, now appearing weekly in eerie backstage segments, watching matches from a shadowy throne. The Undertaker's new role. As champion, The Undertaker did not compete. Instead, he began enforcing discipline. He appeared after chaotic matches, punishing wrestlers who disrespected the code of wrestling. Low blow. Expect the lights to go out. Foreign objects. The gong tolls. His role wasn't as an active wrestler, but as the supernatural enforcer of WWE ethics. Fans called it the era of judgment. The belt became more symbolic than ever. It wasn't about pinfalls. It was about honor, legacy, fear. This wasn't the same WWE title that Roman and Cody fought over. This was something darker, something ancient. Fan reaction. Divided and electrified. The WWE Universe was divided. Older fans were thrilled. A new version of The Undertaker, more myth than man. Younger fans were furious. They wanted action, not mysticism. Social media exploded. #Deadman Champion trended for days. YouTube videos debating the decision garnered millions of views. Talk shows on ESPN and Fox Sports debated the implications. But whether fans loved or hated it, they were watching. WWE's ratings soared. Mission accomplished. The confrontation with Bray Wyatt. And then came the one man who understood darkness, Bray Wyatt. Rumors had swirled about his potential return for months. Now he re-emerged with a simple promo: "You stole what belongs to chaos." Wyatt declared war on The Undertaker's reign. Not for the title, but for control of WWE's spiritual energy. The feud was built through cinematic vignettes, cryptic QR codes, and haunting sound design. It wasn't about wrestling. It was mythology. Finally, at SummerSlam, it was announced: Bray Wyatt vs. the legacy of the Deadman. Not a match, but a ritual of reckoning. And in a match filled with fire, illusions, and supernatural storytelling, Wyatt laid the title on the canvas, and burned it.